Hello everyone, it's Dude here, and yeah, it's gonna be our first day in trial for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Anyways, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to that fact. I don't know why I'm messing around this. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Alrighty. So, what do you have to present? Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court? Yes, sir! I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, you see. This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action sequences during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studio was there at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of the death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Listen again, because I didn't pay attention that well. Wait, I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time? I should have known it would be you, pal! Well, okay. Okay, yes, cool. Okay, cool. That's 4 to 2. Wait, what did Phoenix, wait, I want to see something. I want to see how many times can I do this? Employee area, did he say mentally, what did Phoenix, comment after he said the mentally challenged lawyer? Wait, let me see that. Run through the action sequences, so then the main gate, cool, security lady, past the security station, the gate, okay, studios, Studio 1, okay, and then they were scene of the murder, where the body was found, okay, and then on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here, okay, okay, all production staff were in the employee area until noon, victim leaves the employee area, okay, so they were only here. But what does he mean by there were only 3 people that day? What about everyone else? All the productions. Oh, amongst those 3 people, they're in the play area. Okay, what? I'm confused by the 3 people though. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, awesome. Cool, I'm gonna spam click. Okay, cool, awesome. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to this again? No, I just want to see what Phoenix says. I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time? I should have known it would be you, pal. Fine. Once more for the mentally challenged lawyer. Yeah. Live it up while you can, Gumshoe. Live it up while you can. Oh, okay, that's all he said. Let's see. Let's quickly click this through. I didn't read that properly that time. Okay, skip this. Okay, I can't really, okay. I'm trying to see, maybe I need to, it's a mix of, oh, never mind. It's clicking and barks. Okay, awesome. It's just that sometimes you can't skip stuff like that. Awesome, cool. You have to let this little 5-second scene go through. Alright, cool. Okay, that's it. I swear. No. We're skipping it. Awesome. I think I can probably remember that. You better. You've listened to that 3 times. Well, you didn't really listen to the last 2 times, but whatever. So the murder weapon was a spear? How? Medieval. Samurai spear, added to court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did a security lady at a guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Why is Sharia giving me a monotone voice again? Okay. This is going to be our witness for today. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? This is what I was talking about when I said that, Detective Gumshoe was pretty much the only witness who actually answers Edgeworth's question of what's your name and profession, just like, straight like that. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grant. Oh, this is just making it more awkward. Your name, please. Your name, please. Okay. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble. Getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldback, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name, and even though I was a young but not a really name, still I dare to children make fun of me. Just basically, can you believe it? But there's this boy, the captain of the children, who told me about the cried. You see? Oh, okay. Objection. Oh, objection. I object to the witness talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I'm just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. I like how she says dearie, and the judge just stares into the distance for like a second and is like, you may begin your testimony. What a professional. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Okay. Witness testimony. Our first testimony. Let's do this. Already music. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I, well, had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by at me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he is heading toward the studio. So we'll present that evidence. You saw the defendant there. Very well. Let's begin the let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I want to go check out all the dialogue. Like, I know it's pretty basic, but I want to press everything. I want to check out all the dialogue. Alright, let's press. Okay, hold it. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to go into this, could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't the security guard at this gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So, what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Okay, Cold Hammer and the real guy. Let's press on that. Hold it. Oh, run through? They were working out on a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in the dressing room, sleeping, when he was supposed to be practicing? Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? Well, I had some errands. I'm gonna press on that. That actually seems cool. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. No, I don't know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? No. You see my scream face? Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job! I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Oh, okay, Phoenix. Not a bad idea. No, okay. Anyways, it was 1 p.m. 1 guard station. Let's press on dead. Awesome. I just want to see all the dialogue. Did you see the victim dead? Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. I was at the main gate from then until 5. What happens? So you were watching there the whole time? Okay, this is kind of useless. No breaks, not even a second? Oh, of course! I'm a professional, you know? Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? Hey, this is, it's pretty funny, actually. No, it's just, after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station, okay. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Whip, snipper-lapper. Snipper-lapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon, the whole time, very well. What did you see? No, the murder happened at 2 p.m. This is the stupidest one. How did you know that? Oh, I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and okay, this is actually interesting, Lord. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, the detective isn't cut out for his job. Oh shoot, we should not have done that. Edward is not good. Oh, poor detective don't shoot, getting rattled out by a security guard. Oh, maybe that was not a good choice. Okay, press. Hold it. 2 p.m. You're sure? And 2 o'clock, you're sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Okay. No, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers, the man right there. Let's see what happens if press. Oops. No. Doesn't she seem like she's enjoying this a little too much? Windbags love gossiping about other people's misfortunes. Okay. Can't she get her kicks somewhere else? Okay, I didn't. It's a good thing I accidentally misclicked, or else I would not have seen that dialogue. That's cool. Good. The man right there, and he's heading towards the studio. I want to see what happens at press. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out a secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Nuh-uh. That man. Okay. Present. Awesome. Ready. Objection! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag? Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone could plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Wait, did Edgeworth not know? Okay, whatever. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai! I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. That is good. He's having trouble calling your old bag, apparently. I wonder why. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Oh, he doesn't even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. The witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so noisy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Okay, now he's in trouble. Wow, Old Bag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Okay, let's check this. Another testimony. My earbuds fell. You're a man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Mr. Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty badly. Now, look at that picture. You You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was powers. Happy? Awesome. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she's... Okay! We did this with the creepy cat girl, Miss April May. We're not doing this with her, please. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Let's press on that! Press her until she squeezes, like, whippersnapper! Hey, I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind your backs. Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. You today, always running about each other pointing fingers this way is enough to make an old lady groan and cry! Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edward has met his match. Okay, the morning during the run. Okay. Press! I'm gonna press all I want. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing, just observing. Okay. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. But I saw... Press it! Hold it! Trip and fall? Yes, and I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. Why are we all hitting on Will Powers, okay? Stop hitting... No, why are we all hitting? Why is she all hitting on Will Powers? I mean, like, come on. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped him make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? We just asked that. Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle? You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Press that! Hold it! He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Okay. Samurai spear updated in the court record. Awesome. Apparently he sprained... Apparently? What do you mean apparently? Hold it! Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Just to nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me. Which is... Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities. Oh shoot, there's a pop-up in a way. God damn it, I hate pop-ups. While I'm playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Is that the point? Or is that the part where we talk about photo number 2? We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice! And by the way, now that the music stopped, this is a good time to go to the bathroom, so that way there's no like weird transition where like the music is at this point, you know, it's at the song's at this point, and then I just jump to that point. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So Old Bag is saying, no need to ask twice. Okay, alright, next witness testimony. Witness account, continue, okay. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay, that's actually a really short testimony. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay, awesome. Let's examine this guy. I almost said guy. The time of poor hammers. Objection! Hold it! How do you know that? Huh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Duxter shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. The only person who went to the... Yeah. Were you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody's suspicious looking. Right. Huh, let's talk about photo number 2. We'll get into that, though. I'm just gonna press everything. Ah! Press control, she squeals. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why? Everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get inside. Get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Right. Hold it. Are you sure? Objection. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? The edgy boy did not edge. I said did not edge well. I mean, did not age well. Edgy boy? That does not age well with Jen Alpha's line. Poor Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details. Is this like... Why are we all like... Why are we dissing like old bags? Like, I mean, why are we dissing old Windbags like this? Like, old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after... Like, why are we doing this? Why are we being ageist? And all that stuff. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. Okay, for now, we're being discriminatory. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. What? Are you talking to me, Maya, or yourself? Anyways. Oh, let's go with present. Okay. So when there, present. Photo number 2. Awesome. Objection! Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, Sonny. Yes, sir, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you want to work at a studio, we might have an open... What? He didn't say that much. It really wasn't that big. Okay. You know, if you wanted to work in the studio, we might have an opening. Well, I think she's actually getting into Phoenix, you know? Look at that. She's not just into edgy boy. Anyways. Phoenix is reserved for either Edgeworth or Maya. Either of them. No Windbag. Okay. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken on 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Oh, shake, shake, shake. Look at the crowd shaking their heads. Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. My earbuds fell a day. God damn it. Yet, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access! The security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper! Did she say something else? I did not see that. You guys can replay those moments, I guess, if you want. I don't know. It's your choice. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean. Can Witch explain this to the court? Well, I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Okay. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Oh my goodness, this is the moment where everything goes black. Black backdrop. Whippersnapper. What? Is this like a realization? Okay. Something the matter, Mr. Oldbag? Ah! That's right! Whippersnapper. They remind me of... Isn't that like a chocolate brand? Like, isn't that like Whippersnapper? That sounds something... Like, that sounds like a chocolate, honestly. I'm trying to think. What chocolate sounds like that? Anyways, that's right. Oh, shoot, there's a pop-up. No way. Okay, never mind. I removed the pop-up. Okay. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai. Well, yes. I suppose you could have put it that way. God damn it, my earbuds keep falling. That's annoying. Everyone's, all the heads are shaking. I see. Your testimony, please. Oh yeah, new testimony. Awesome. The other person. Every day, after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out the one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Alrighty, let's check this out. The other person. Every day, okay. Press this! Hold it! Another job? That's right. I checked all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I looked closely at every one of those every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. If there are any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Hold it! How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces. For the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will's Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. R/. Okay, anyways, we're not doing that. We're not wishing anyone. Remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? A fanboy. A fanboy? We've seen a fangirl named Maya, but there's a fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. Not as bad as the Steel Samurai fangirls, though. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Objection. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one else could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yeah, realize it. Oh, this is the moment. This is like the big reveal moment. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Okay. A lot of realization moments coming here. Order! Order! Let me get it straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy, who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade? Oh yes, well, we see this type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and you're already trying to unsuspect him. Huh. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Okay, let's go talk to Maya about this. Our willpowers, you'll see. 11:08 a.m., district court, defendant lobby, number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really? What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Anyways, it doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone that could have conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick! It's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Okay. Who should we pin this on? I wonder. Corporal, now reconvene. Well, no! Reconvene? Did I say reconvene? My nose, goddammit. I should not have sniffed. After doing the sniffing on my nose, no, goddammit. Okay. Corporal, now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Uh-oh. Let's do this. Let's pin this on someone else. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, beware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Well, I mean, that's what Edgar does all the time, so I think it's fine. If you accuse someone who's obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? The grade school boy. No, this is the security lady. She's the only other person who saw that he was injured. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this photo picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper! Alrighty. Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi! She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through this trouble wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her photo picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something! What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Press further. You're granting a break now. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. No hard feelings. What a great... I'm kidding, I never watched that movie. Wait just a moment. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased! He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter! When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops! Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper! I mean, it is kind of targeting you, this, episode. I have proof. What? Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Alright, let's see. Is it the employee card? Oh yeah, the murder took place in Studio 1. Let me just check. Yeah, it's a card key. It only took place in Studio 1. Take that! The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would a witness care to comment on this? The Windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edward, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Let's go! First day in court. First trial of... First day of what? Oh, come on. Steel Samurai team is playing. Oldbag is doing this. God damn it. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run up barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Okay. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The Windbag wants to talk. Mr. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? You mean it wasn't Edward who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Oh, I know. I remember now. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Alrighty. Miss Oldbag? This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Oh. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Witness the power of the old bag. What a great pun. Witness old bag. Awesome. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? Oh, we're cross-examining this too? Okay, let's check this out. Awesome, my lips are sealed. Our Global Studios... No! Hold it! So, you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. I need water, hold up. We won't pause. We're just going to wait. Let me just drink your water a little bit. Okay, we're back. What did it... Oh, shoot. Oops. Alright. Oh, crap, my earbuds fell. Damn it! Ah. Alright, my earbuds back. Alright. Alright, wait, hold up. Alright, awesome. Why didn't I hear about this? Wait, I can't hear myself. Hold up. I need to get this earbuds adjusted. Okay, awesome. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Oh, that does not make you look good. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, Where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at a guide map, here it is. You go through the gate, and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but continue cross-examination? Okay. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Hold it! Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder! I know that's silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So, you got your bonus, and you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Continue cross-examination. I guess there's no harm in getting as much info as I can. Okay, awesome. Global cities wanted to continue why they were... Why did they... Okay, well, I think we already asked that. You see, okay, yeah, okay. I'm not letting in... Okay, oops. Nick! I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. Alright, wait, hold up. Global Studios, wait, hold up. We asked that. So they asked for they hadn't... Oh, pretend. Hold it. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. Grumble, I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Look what a cute couple, you know? They're only thinking in their head, but you know, look how much they connect. Awesome, anyways. If you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Let's hold that, and let's talk about it. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and producer, for starters. Oh, we already said that. The director? Oh, we already did this. Awesome. Okay, cool. Awesome. Where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, it's there. Here it is. Oh, we already did this too. Okay, awesome. After the funk monkey's fallen head was fallen over. Okay, no, we're gonna take a break now. I think that's good. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Awesome! First trial. Okay, great. October 18, 14. Did that take place in like? Oh yeah, whatever. I have not been keeping track of the time. Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really? It's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I? Oh, okay. Did she? I was trying to do the sniff sound effect for the video, but I couldn't. Because my nose was so stuffed, I couldn't do the sniff. God damn it. Anyways. We'll be going down to the studios to do more. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about his director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. Right. So Nick, have you figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know, look, I was just buying some time back there. Oh, Nick, you probably shouldn't be saying this out loud. There's security guards right there. We don't want to look like we've been bluffing. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right! We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Awesome. To be continued! First trial of Mr. Will Powers. On to, we're gonna continue investigating, find out who the hell these people are that have been trying to hide their presence. So yeah, let me save that. Awesome. Day 2 investigation. So yeah, next video we're gonna go pick up on that. I'm gonna find out about these people. These suspicious people. But yeah. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.